Hello, friends. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending upon your time zones, wherever you are hearing me from. So, today we'll talk a little bit about the direction for Nifty and Bank Nifty and some of the important stocks as far as India is concerned. These are very volatile times, and everybody is really doubtful about the market direction, whether the market is going to pick up from here or not, whether it's going to further go down, whether it's the right time to buy, etc., etc. So I'm not saying I have the answer for all the questions, but let's see what the charts are saying and what should be our action depending upon the particular price levels that the indices reach to. So as you can see, this is a bit of information about myself. So my name is Ritin and I run a investment consulting business. Some of the activities that I do are portfolio design and management. One of my areas of expertise is options trading. You can note down my coordinates and you can also follow me on Twitter. So let's move on to our main topic. So what we are going to cover today, we are going to talk about Nifty, Bank Nifty. We are going to basically look at the long-term time frame charts for Nifty, Bank Nifty. What is next? I mean, whether it's going to go up or down or sideways, and what should be our action. We will also analyze some of the important stocks. For Nifty, we will analyze RIL, which is the stock with highest weightage as far as Nifty is concerned. Similarly, HDFC Bank for Bank Nifty. And from the IT pack, we'll talk about TCS. And then we'll try to summarize. So let's start with the Nifty chart. Nifty, where are you? Okay. So these are very, I will say, volatile times and kind of correction that we have seen of late in last 1 month. Something unprecedented and quite sharp fall has been there. So whenever such kind of situations are there, to get a sense of the direction, we need to really look at long-term charts. And since we are having a situation which is something similar to 2002 or 2008 or 1991 for that matter, so it's important and rather there is no option but we have to look at the monthly chart. So from the monthly chart point of view, Nifty had support at in the 9,000 range. Now the month March is not yet over, so let's see where we close for the month. But as of now, till last week, we are below the support level. Last week also the Nifty tried to cross 9,000, but then it was rejected. Let's take a look at the weekly chart for last week. As we can see here, it just about touched this level and retraced from there. So it shows how significant and important this particular level is. So again, going back to monthly, what it means is that till the time Nifty remains below 9,000, we are in danger zone and there is always a possibility of further fall. How much low it can go? Well, that's anybody's guess. We can take a look at one more chart for Nifty. So from the moving averages point of view, Nifty for the month should ideally remain above 8,400. So as of now, fortunately, we still don't have a weekly close below 8,400. If there is a weekly close below 8,400, then there is a reasonable chance I'm afraid the Nifty might go to as low as 6,000. It looks quite improbable right now and a very steep fall, but when the market starts falling, it doesn't know any bottom, doesn't know any limit, and that's how it happens. I mean, as we can see here, in just a matter of what, 2 months, the Nifty has fallen significantly. Let's see what is the level of fall that has happened. Almost 40% fall, and the bulk of this fall has happened in just 1 month. So when it falls very fast, and Nifty has given up the gains for last almost 5 years in just a matter of 1 month. So let's hope that the situation improves and Nifty stays above 8,400. But if the weekly close is below 8,400, we will have to get ready for 6,000 eventually. So will 6,000 come 100%? Nobody knows anything in the market 100%, but as for the charts, it's quite possible, and we have to be prepared. So that gives us the support and resistance levels for Nifty. So as we can see, the support level for Nifty is 8,400, and if 8,400 is broken on weekly, I am repeating, the closure on weekly is important. There can be wicks below, but closure is critical, and that gives us a better sense of the direction. So if there is a close below 8,400, there is a high probability that it will go down to even 6,000. Let's hope it doesn't close below 8,400 on weekly, but if at all it does, then we have to be ready for 6,000. On the higher side, as you can see here, the resistance for Nifty, first area of resistance is 9,000. After 9,000, 9,600 will also act as a strong area of resistance. And then if things get good, Nifty can go up to 11,000. So as an investor, if I have bought and I am looking for booking my profits, 9,600 and 11,000 will be the levels where I can look at booking profits. Similarly, on the stop loss side, 8,400 will be weekly close around below 8,400, which is something in an area where I might want to close some of my positions or book my losses and get ready for the lower levels. So that depends on how you want to do your portfolio management, but that's how ideally I would like to look at my portfolio. So that's about Nifty. Let's take a look at Bank Nifty. So those will be more or less similar patterns. For Bank Nifty, a strong area of support was 21,000. 21,600 range, as we can see here. And the last week close is way below this, so it shows that we are in a serious bear territory or bear grip. The close for last week was 19,969. Although just like Nifty tried to reach 9,000, Bank Nifty tried to reach around 22,000, but it couldn't really get to that level. So the immediate resistance for Bank Nifty becomes 22,000, and the support for Bank Nifty is at 15,700 range. Again, like Nifty, if this area is taken out on a weekly basis, 15,600 is taken out on a weekly basis, then the Bank Nifty can have a very steep fall, and it can go as low as 7,666 or 7,700 area. So that is like heavy fall from the current level. Is it possible? Well, anything is possible in the market. We have to basically see what the charts are showing and be ready. Be ready for the downside, be ready for the upside. When I say be ready for the downside, if Bank Nifty closes below 15,600, 15,700 area on weekly, we have to basically close a lot of our positions and get ready for the 7,700 area. Similarly, if Bank Nifty closes about 22,000 on a weekly basis, that will show that the market is turning corner, it is becoming bullish, and we might want to take fresh positions provided Bank Nifty closes about 22,000 on a weekly basis. So we spoke about Nifty and Bank Nifty. Let us take a look at HDFC Bank, which is the largest component, largest stock in the Bank Nifty. And this will give us a fair idea how the Bank Nifty and the major stock, they are all working in conjunction. So just like Bank Nifty, HDFC Bank itself has taken a huge fall, and the immediate support, for HDFC Bank lies at 790. If 790 is taken out on a weekly, then it can go as down as 530. So it's like almost 50% down from the current levels. And that basically correlates with the 50% downfall that is possible for Bank Nifty also. So again, if I am an investor in HDFC Bank or if I'm a trader for HDFC Bank, I would like to buy at 787, and as long as 787 or 7 or 800 area holds on a weekly, I will keep my position. Touchwood, if the market goes up, I will book profit or I will close some of my position at around 1150 area. In case it is closing on weekly basis at 800 or below, I have to close some of my position and get ready for the 530 levels. Now, what is the significance of these levels? Now, if we see this particular trend line, it's on a monthly basis, and it is basically following the 2008 correction. So, I mean, in a correlated manner or in a indexation manner, this is the actual level. 530 is the level which correlates with the low for HDFC Bank for the 2008 correction. So that means that the possibility of these levels is quite high. Let's see. Let's wait for the closures, and let's hope that it doesn't really close below 800 on a weekly basis. The last week close was fortunately decent. It painted a nice green candle here. The close was at 904 with a 2.5% gain for the week. And this resistance, as we can see, played an important role. Sorry, support. So that's about HDFC Bank. Let us look at Reliance, the Nifty heavyweight. It has taken a huge beating for various reasons. What is Reliance showing? To keep it quick, let's see again the correlation with the 2008 trend line, and our dear Reliance can go as down as 540, which is again almost 50% down from the current level. Resistance for Reliance around 1200 area. So if I am holding positions, I might want to book some profit, or if I might want to close some of my positions in the 1200 area. And touchwood, if there is a weekly close about 1200, then I might want to take fresh positions and the market would become bullish. Till the time the weekly close is below 1200, it remains firmly in bear grip, and possibility of Reliance going to as down as 540 is significantly high. Whether it will go there or not, nobody knows, but then it's a possibility. As we can see, there is a resistance here. There is a support here in the 870 range. So let's see how long it holds, or if it holds. There is already a bearish crossover on multiple indicators. So that's about Reliance. Another stock that I would like to talk about is TCS. Okay, another index heavyweight and the major IT stock. Like everything else, it too has taken a huge beating. Support for TCS, as we can see here, lies in the 1700 area. If there is a weekly close below 1700, then TCS Tata Consultancy Services, it can go down to 1400, and if 1400 also doesn't hold on weekly, 1080 is a serious possibility. Again, correlating with the other stocks that we saw, 50% downfall from the current levels is possible. So as a trader investor, if TCS closes below 1700 on a weekly basis, I will have to close some of my positions and get ready for 1400 and 1080. In case TCS rallies and overall market rallies and TCS goes above 2100 on a weekly basis, then that's the time I might want to look at taking some fresh positions for further rally. So the point is, at present, nobody can really say whether the market has bottomed out, how much down it can really go, or how much up it can really go. We have to look at the critical levels, support and resistance levels from the long-term time frame. When I say long-term, weekly and monthly time frames, and accordingly take our investment decisions. There are a lot of other there is a lot of other study which goes into deciding these levels. What I have shown you is just a very brief and concise indications in the interest of time. If you would like to know more details, then I have something to offer to all of you. So one of my area of interest and something that I like to do is take trainings. And there is an upcoming training that we are having on 4th, 5th April and 12th April. It's a 3-day training, 3 sessions, all conducted online. Because of the lockdown that we are having currently and homestay we are having currently, everybody will prefer an online session. So you can make the most of your homestay and really spend some time learning the trading skills. So all the things about fundamental analysis, technical analysis, etc. will be taught in details. You can take a look at this, and you have my coordinates, and you can reach out to me for further details. So just to summarize what we discussed on Nifty side, we have support at 8,400. Let's hope that it holds. If it doesn't hold, then we have to be prepared for 6,000 levels on Nifty. Similarly, the resistance for Nifty is 9,000, 9,600, and 11,000. If we have a close on weekly above 9,000, then it might be a good idea to take some fresh positions, and you might want to book profit at 9,600 and 11,000 area. Similarly, for RIL, the resistance as of now exists at 12,000 and support is at extreme support is at 540 levels. For Bank Nifty, support is at 11,100, 15,600, and we don't know. I really hope this doesn't happen, but it can go as low as 7,750. Similarly, the resistance 22,000, 25,200, 28,300. If Bank Nifty goes about 22,000, again a good idea to take some long positions and book profit at 25,200 and 28,300. HDFC Bank support is at 790 and 540 in case 790 doesn't hold on weekly. and resistance is at 1160. That is the area where you might want to close some of your positions or book profit. The IT pack, the TCS support is at 1704. If that breaks on weekly, 1400 and 1080 are the levels we have to get ready for. And similarly, resistance is at 2100. You might want to close some of your positions at 2100. And if there is a weekly close about 2100, we can initiate some long positions. So these are some of the levels that we are looking at from the charts point of view and from the weekly and monthly. And so that is basically long-term time frames. All said and done, this is not an investment advice for you. Do your own research, consult your own investment advisor, and accordingly take a call. Thank you for listening to me and going through the session, and wish you all safe and profitable trading. Take care of yourself, take care of your family. The coronavirus situation is still pretty precarious, and health is more important than anything else. So stay yourself healthy, keep your family healthy, keep your neighborhood healthy. Thank you.